Hey guys, I'm down here looking at the sheds again. I didn't think I'd do another shed video. I just want to show you what I'm looking at. Thank you guys for that brilliant idea about cutting the trim for another inch. Be actually about almost 2 more inches on each side of the shed. But I was thinking still, if I did that, I pretty much would have to get that Can-Man spider in perfect each time. So if it's going to be that close, and especially if I got to cut the trim, I'm going with a new shed. These have the roll-up doors on them. The width is 95 inches. I just measured it. And I'm the kind of guy that should not have a tape measure. So they got nice doors on them. Beautiful roofs on them. This one is, it's right there, it's a 10 by 20. Let me show you the price. And it's got the loft. Like I say all the time, I don't need a loft. Yeah, it's just got the one loft. This is the price on it. If I would have bought this one, which I'm not, I would have to do the 60 months. Like I said, I don't want to worry about payments. So it's about $100 more than what I'm paying for a better shed. So even if I end up getting the Can-Man eventually, then I still might trade in the shed for a bigger shed, just to be easier. Let me grab my tape measure here. Now let me show you why I don't like to buy them with loss. Look at this tape measure, nice big chunky one. I think it's a Home Depot. I got sap on it. Oh, it's from the sap from my car, I think. I hate it when they leave the doors open, because then they get birds trying to build nests in here. It looks pretty clean. Let me put this down. Ooh. Got the same door, same width. Got the same window. So, look at the price difference. What's the price underneath here? Oh, even came down more. Doesn't have a loft. Who needs a loft? But look at this. I could do 48 months. I think I'd still do the 60 months. It's like I said, you can pay them off anytime you want. So, I don't get into those monthly stuff. I make sure the payment's cheap. Now, oh, this is the same one. 10 by 20. Now, Scott, the owner of the company, he was actually down there, which I was surprised. And he came out and greeted me. There's the blue one, it's a little longer. I don't need it. I asked him if I can get this shed, smaller. And he said, yeah, I can go down to 10 by 12. So this is a 10 by 20. So if I do that, I'm hoping the payments will be even less, and the cost of the shed will be even less. So he wants me to call him tomorrow, and then he can tell me what the numbers are. So, but like now, that payment to me is interesting. I've paid off my other sheds. I got 2 other sheds on my property that are paid for. So if I switch up to this shed, I'd be losing well over $2,000. So, but that don't bother me. Like I said, I don't worry about money. If I can get what I want, that's it. So I'm gonna see what that 10 by 12 is. It's the same setup, same door width, 95 inches. If the payments are even lower, I think I'm going to just switch out. So, yeah, these are pretty nice sheds. For this price, I think even if you custom order them, they don't really change in price at all. So if I wanted to get another blue one, which I'd like, the only thing difference would be is the time length. Like if I got this shed, they could flip them out within 3 days. If I order one of the color I want, then it could take up to 2 weeks. I think that's what the blue one, because the shed wasn't even built. They had to build it to what I wanted. But red's not really, it's okay. But I don't know if it would be worth waiting around and getting another color. If I went with another color, I'd probably go with the black. I don't know. I really like that blue. It's hard to say. So, like I said, I'll see if the Can-Am Spider fits. And even though it fits, I might just switch sheds. So, just to get a little bit bigger shed, and I don't got to worry about pulling in and out, getting beautiful doors on them. So the Spider's going to be sitting, quite a few months. So that one's a 10 by 28 up there. So I'm glad it came down. We'll see what we're going to do. But even if that Spider fits my old blue shed, I don't know. Especially if the 10 by 12, payments are almost, say $50 or $60 lower, I'm going to switch sheds. So, like I said, to lose all that money, don't care. Do not care. So, enjoy your Sunday. It's going to go for a ride, but she's a little roasty out here. And that's not for me. When I go riding when it's cool, it's beautiful out. It gets hot like this and heavy traffic, I'm not into it. Okay, you guys, enjoy your day. Oh, I didn't tell you this. Just a minute. All right, let's sit up here for just another minute or so. Almost brought one of these, but and they were way cheaper. They're like $2,800. Now they were 10 or 8. So I think the overpriced them didn't come down. I got to get in the shade. That's how hot it is. It is hot today. So what I was going to mention to you, which I'm quite surprised, getting out of breath again. And I've noticed that lately. But I'm not talking about that. I relisted Bumblebee last night. Probably, I think about 9 or 10. I remember I wanted to do that. I'm already getting better offers than what I did when I first time I listed it. So I don't know if people realize, oh, that was a good deal or what. I did list it for 48, in case I didn't say that. I did have one guy want to know if I want to trade him for a Kawasaki something. It had 13,800 miles on it. I just said, no, thank you. I mean, who the hell would go from a Goldwing down to a Kawasaki? So, not bad mouthing the bikes. I've owned a couple Kawasaki's, but you don't go from a Goldwing backwards. You never do that. So, unless you like being vibrated to death, I just can't see doing it. But yeah, so I'm getting a lot better off. I just got while I was doing this video, got some guy text me, wanted to know where I lived. I told him I could meet him right up, because I ride quite a bit. I'm just not riding today, but if I had to, I would. So, even if I just go meet somebody, then they're not interested, it wouldn't bother me because it'd be a ride, I could do. So, yeah, these are pretty nice. I kind of like them. They made the benches way bigger. They used to be just a couple boards. See this? They used to just be the 2 boards. Now they extended out to 3 boards. So these are pretty nice. They actually stopped making these, or even having them available. So I stopped in one time and told Scott, hey, I want to buy one of those. And he said he can't get them anymore. So now I've seen them popping back up the last couple months. So yeah, that's just something. I like to do this stuff in advance. I always do this stuff in advance. I want to check on stuff so I know where I'm at and prices and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's about it. enjoy your Sundays. And like I said, I'm getting better offers on Bumblebee. And you think I wouldn't because it's so late in the season. But maybe $4,800 people realize. And it already has a couple saves on it. I think 7 saves. So we'll see. Got to call the bank tomorrow and all that good stuff. Enjoy your Sunday. Bye.